So we saw that this color pink overrides the color green because pink text is more specific than body. What can we do to overwrite this pink text here? What if I made another class like this? I'm going to just copy that and then paste it here. But instead of being pink text, it's going to be blue. And the color is going to be blue. Now I'm going to add another class here. Remember, to add two classes, you just put a space in between classes. I'm going to put blue text here. So now what's going to happen? Is it going to be pink or blue? I'm just going to give you one tip here that the order of the classes here doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether pink text or blue text comes first. So let's see what color the text is going to be. And you can see it's going to be blue. So the order that does matter is the order that the style is declared in. So if I just take this blue text here, I'm going to cut this, and now I'm going to just paste it right up here. And now if I refresh the page, you'll see that it's pink, because it just depends on what order this comes in here. So we saw that you could override styles by making things more specific. Pink text, the class, overrides just styling the body. And then we saw you could override styles by putting things lower in the styling section. So this blue text overrides pink text because it's lower. Now there's another way to override styles, and that's with IDs. So I'm going to add an ID to this H1 here. It's going to be ID equals, and we're going to have an ID name called orange text. And now I'm going to put the ID style right above the pink text, because when you're styling IDs, it doesn't matter the order. It doesn't matter if it's above or below the other styles, because IDs are even more specific. Let me show you what I mean. So remember, instead of starting with a dot, we're going to start with a hash sign or pound sign, and I'm going to put orange text. And here we're going to put color orange. And now I'm going to show the browser here, and we'll refresh. And you can see it's orange text, because IDs are specific. You are only supposed to have one ID per page. So orange text should only be on this element. Whereas classes you would put on multiple elements, IDs you only apply to one element. So IDs are more specific than classes. And here's another way to override class declarations with inline styles. Inline styles are going to be more specific than all these other ways of styling text. I'm going to go right into this element here and put style equals, and then I'm just going to change the color to white. You can write this just as you would write your CSS above, but right in line. Now I'm going to open up the browser here, and then you should be able to see the text is white. So that's even more specific. You've learned many ways to override CSS and get even more and more specific, starting at the body, then pink text, then blue text, and orange text. We've learned many ways, but now I'm about to tell you about the most powerful method of all, how you can show something is super important. Let me show you that now. If you remember, this pink text has been overwritten many times, but now we're going to show that this is very important. I'm going to use the exclamation point and then the word important. So using this exclamation point important after a style means it's the most important style and you should definitely apply this style. So let's see what that looks like. And now it is pink. Hello world is now pink.